Babygirl 2024 plunges us into the world of Romy and Jacob, a seemingly perfect couple. Their life appears picture perfect. A beautiful house, successful careers. They are the epitome of the modern dream, admired by friends and envied by neighbors. Their smiles in public are radiant, their achievements celebrated, but as the saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. But beneath the surface, a current of discontent simmers. The tension is palpable, even in their most intimate moments. The distance between them grows, an invisible wall that neither seems able to breach. Romy feels a growing emptiness. She stares out of windows, lost in thought, her mind wandering to places she once dreamed of. The dining table, once a place of laughter, now feels like a cold, empty space. Her desires, long suppressed, begin to stir. Restless nights plague her, and she finds herself walking alone, seeking solace in the quiet of the beach at sunset. The waves whisper to her, echoing her inner turmoil. Jacob, oblivious to Romy's turmoil, remains caught in the routine of their life. His days are filled with work, his attention consumed by screens and deadlines. He fails to notice the silent cries for help from the woman he loves. He loves Romy, but their connection has waned. The warmth in his gaze is met with her distant eyes. Their hands, once tightly clasped, now feel like strangers. Hugs that once brought comfort now feel empty. The passion has faded, leaving a void that Romy can no longer ignore. The bed, a symbol of their intimacy, now feels like a chasm. Her eyes, once filled with joy, now reflect a deep longing for something more. Their carefully constructed world is about to be shattered. The facade they maintained so meticulously is cracking, and the truth is about to emerge. Decisions will be made, and their lives will never be the same. One day, Romy encounters Samuel. He is younger, a stark contrast to Jacob's predictable nature. Samuel exudes a raw energy that both thrills and frightens Romy. Their connection is immediate, a spark in the darkness. Samuel awakens something in Romy. She is drawn to his intensity, his untamed spirit, a stark contrast to her controlled life. Their initial encounters are brief, charged with unspoken longing. Romy finds herself risking everything for these stolen moments. Romy and Samuel's relationship quickly becomes passionate. They meet in secret, their hearts racing with every stolen glance and touch. Their encounters are fueled by a desperate hunger, a longing that neither can fully understand, but both are powerless to resist. Romy is torn between her desire for Samuel and her loyalty to Jacob. She finds herself constantly battling her emotions, questioning her choices. Guilt and excitement wage war within Romy. Each encounter with Samuel leaves her exhilarated, yet filled with remorse. She knows her actions are wrong, yet she cannot resist the pull of her desires. The thrill of the forbidden is too intoxicating to ignore. Samuel becomes her escape, a forbidden thrill in her carefully ordered world. With him she feels alive, breaking free from the constraints of her everyday life. She is caught in a web of her own making, a complex tangle of emotions and secrets that threaten to unravel her life. The stakes rise with each stolen moment, the danger of discovery looming ever closer. Every second with Samuel is a risk, but one she is willing to take. Section 4. Obsession's grip. Obsession becomes the driving force of the film. Romy's desire for Samuel consumes her, pushing her further into a dangerous game. She becomes reckless, her carefully constructed life beginning to crumble around her. The film does not shy away from portraying the complexities of desire. Romy's journey is not romanticized. It is raw, unflinching, and at times uncomfortable to watch. Babygirl forces us to confront the darker side of human nature, the consequences of our actions laid bare. Section 5. Performances and passion. Nicole Kidman delivers a powerhouse performance as Romy. Her portrayal is nuanced and heartbreaking. We see the internal struggle etched on her face, the conflict between desire and responsibility. Harris Dickinson matches Kidman's intensity, bringing a rawness to the role of Samuel. He's both alluring and dangerous, embodying the forbidden desires that Romy struggles with. Together they create a palpable chemistry that simmers throughout the film. Section 6. Music and moments. The score of Babygirl is haunting and evocative. It weaves a tapestry of sound that captures the essence of the film's emotional landscape. The music is not just a background element, it is a character in its own right, guiding the audience through the highs and lows of the narrative. It underscores the tension building throughout the film, mirroring Romy's descent into obsession. The composer uses a mix of classical and modern elements to create a soundscape that is both timeless and contemporary, reflecting Romy's internal struggle and the external pressures she faces. The music becomes an extension of her emotional state, drawing the audience deeper into her world. Each note, each crescendo, and each silence is meticulously crafted to evoke a specific emotion, making the audience feel what Romy feels. Notable scenes include a tense confrontation between Romy and Jacob, where the facade of their marriage finally crumbles. The music in this scene is particularly powerful, accentuating the raw emotions and the gravity of the moment. It serves as a catalyst, pushing the characters to their breaking points. Another powerful scene unfolds in a rain-soaked alleyway where Romy and Samuel's passion reaches its peak. The music here is both tender and intense, capturing the complexity of their relationship. It highlights the contrast between their love and the turmoil surrounding them. Babygirl leaves a lasting impression, forcing us to confront the consequences of our desires and the complexities of the human heart. The music lingers in our minds long after the film ends, a haunting reminder of the story's emotional depth and the power of a well-crafted score.